This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. A solution to help the national pilot shortage is taking off in the valley. United Airlines just opening its new Aviate Academy at the Phoenix Goodyear Airport. It's the only flight school owned by a major U.S. airline, hoping to fix an industry-wide problem. The latest estimate is airlines worldwide will need at least 34,000 new pilots by 2025.
I like the control. I like the freedom. I like being in the air.
The pilot shortage is real. We can hire pilots at United Airlines, but the regional airlines and smaller airlines have a real pilot shortage and are having real challenges.
When students like Gallego graduate, they could get a job with United's regional partners. Aviate Academy also working to bring more diversity to the skies. 80% of students here are women or people of color. New Friday. Lawmakers want to hear from 2 Arizona women as part of their investigation into the Capitol riots last year. The January 6th committee issuing subpoenas to Nancy Cottle and Lorraine Pellegrino. They're 2 of 14 Republicans being questioned for trying to send fake electoral certificates in the hope of overturning election results. This new information came to light when the National Archives turned over hundreds of pages of documents that were previously tied up in litigation. The subpoenas call on the individuals to provide documents and appear for depositions in February. Winter weather causing problems around the country. Images show the snow-covered bridge in Pittsburgh that snapped in half as a bus dangles over one edge. 10 people were hurt, but everyone is expected to survive. Rescuers used ropes to rappel down more than 100 feet to reach the victims. That bridge coming down the same day President Biden was scheduled to visit the city to tout funding his administration has provided to repair the nation's bridges, roads, and tunnels. In his speech, the president talking about the infrastructure law that provides more than $1 billion in funding for Pennsylvania's bridges.
This is the first time in the country's history that we dedicated national program to repair and upgrade bridges. It's about time.
The president also visiting the site of that collapse today to thank first responders for their work. The now collapsed bridge was inspected back in September 2021, and the state's transportation department rated its condition poor, citing various issues with its structure. 174 other bridges in that state alone are also considered poor. Hundreds of thousands of Kia cars being recalled this week. The automaker says there's a problem that can stop the airbags from inflating in a crash. The recall impacts certain Forte 2017 and 2018 models, along with Sedona minivans and Soul SUVs from 2017 through 2019. Owners will be notified starting in March. There's a common phrase that numbers don't lie. This refers to the idea that statistics and data used to back up arguments are irrefutable. But even when numbers and data are correct, people and organizations with their own agendas can use them to mislead people. That's because the numbers often don't tell the whole story on their own.
There are a whole host of techniques that can be used, from altering the way that we visualize data. So we could change a graph so that it only shows a portion of the data, or we could change the scales to make something look larger or smaller.
That's why news organizations and researchers do more than just present the data. People like our own data analyst, Garrett Archer, put the numbers into context, explaining how they're collected, and they analyze them before communicating them honestly to you at home. A surprise that'll warm your heart. A California mail carrier surprising a 7-year-old boy who is battling cancer with a special birthday gift. Jacob Hayward getting his own child-sized postal truck. The boy lives along the mail carrier's route, and Jacob's family says seeing that mail truck and getting mail always lifts his spirits.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber Sellens. Look at your forecast as we head into the weekend. Things looking pretty good. We'll see some passing clouds, but winds are going to be a whole lot lighter, and we will keep this forecast dry. 49 degrees at 8 a.m. on Saturday, upper 60s at noon. We'll hit the 70s in the afternoon hours. And on Sunday, same story, but a couple of degrees cooler throughout the afternoon forecast. High pressure is what's warming things up for us, but we also have an area of low pressure moving in this weekend that could bring a few spotty showers up across the Arizona high country. country. Our valley forecast looks dry, but that one passes through, and another one set to move through the Four Corners by Wednesday, and that could bring a few more spotty showers to eastern and northern Arizona, along with some slightly cooler air to the valley. So here's the next 7 days for you. 73 on Saturday, 71 on Sunday and Monday, and 70 on Tuesday. Temperatures in the upper 60s Wednesday and Thursday. Then we're back into those 70s again by the end of next week.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.